Hey guys, my name is Adrian, and on this channel I'm not trying to chase the hype, and I usually try to show you something that you can use for your automation and for your business. But because of Claude just dropped something incredible, something that will change the game, and something that is showing us where entire Claude Code is going, I'm about to show you the newest feature, Routines, which will help you to build simple automations no matter if you want to run them daily, weekly, or on API request. You can do it everything from your Claude dashboard, and I will show you how to do it. And in this case, I will also show you how to connect different tools and what's possible with it without even touching your n8n environment. So let's go. So before we will go to Claude Code dashboard inside your web application, let's talk about why we are still using n8n platforms. Mostly because we can schedule the automation to be triggered on specific days, repetitively, or on the webhook. So these are the advantages, and this is why we are still using platforms like n8n, make.com, or Zapier. But because Claude just implemented routines, we no longer need to use our n8n environment for this specific purpose. And I would say that it's not something that is killing n8n already and no code tools, but it's really clearly visible where we are heading with Claude. So as you can see, I just created new routine like n8n weekly summary, and this is how it's working. As you can see, I set it up to run weekly, Monday 9 a.m. I also enable API requests, so if I will send request to this routine, it will run, and then I also connected my Slack environment. Here we can see the logs. So after we will run it again, we will be able to see how it was thinking, and here is the instruction. So how to build it? As you can see, we can give it a name. We are giving the instruction, and then we are going to the triggers. Here we can set if we want automation to be run weekly, daily, weekdays, or what is extremely important, we can have it custom. And here we are just setting up cron. If you don't know what cron is, just ask your Claude and it will explain you everything. But what is also important, we can schedule it on GitHub event and on API request. As you can see, here is the information that after saving this routine, we will get API key, and we will be able to put it in the authorization, in the header, in authorization bearer, and the key. So what else we need? In case, as I showed you this automation, I tell this Claude to send me a message on Slack on this specific channel with some updates about n8n. And here, after going to my Slack, as you can see, we have test channel P1, and here, as you can see, there are details that he found about the Slack, about the n8n. So, how to build something like this? We are going to the routines, and here we have connectors. Connectors. How to set up new connectors? We simply have to go to the settings. And here inside the settings, inside of connectors, we have option to add multiple different tools. As you can see, I have Google Calendar, I have Google Drive, we can set up Gmail, we can set up Slack. Basically, most of the things are here. Most of the things that we are currently mostly using, because as you can see, we can set up Notion, we can set up Stripe, Supabase for your RAG agent in case you need it. So it all depends what tool you are using, but like I showed you, first you have to set up the connection here. Usually it only requires for you to click some OAuth, give some OAuth permissions, so Claude will be able to get into your automations. But what is extremely important, as you can see, the Claude can use all tools from these connectors, including writes. So I would say that if you are sure that specific routine don't need to to have access to your Google Calendar, I would say it's better to eliminate this. So yeah, and just to show you, if we will press run, we have run here, and what is also important, that we can enter and we can see the process of thinking. As you can see, first of all, he was doing the research on n8n news, then he was looking for a channel, because when you are trying to use Slack API, it's not about channel name, but it's more about channel ID, just to get access to it. Like it's Slack thing, how to set up and how to send all the information on specific channel. But what is really good, that we can always go and just check what happened then, and also we can turn on, turn off specific routine. We can see when it will run next. We can always edit the routine, so we can change the instruction, we can change the time, we can change if we want to run it on repeat or not. And as you can see, it takes a moment for him to do it. But yeah, like as you can see, he's doing web fetching right now. Like I've also not give him too many tools. That's why he don't have specific tools to get informations from. But what is also extremely important, and what is also valuable in case you want to work with your client's data, you can create environment. In this case scenario, you can put specific tokens and specific accesses to different applications. So we are not only working on the connectors, but we can also work on the environment. And as you can see, we have also like network access, where we can choose what kind of things, what kind of accesses we want to give our Claude environment. So just let's go back to see if he proceed already. Okay. As you can see, we have clear logs. We can see what he was looking for, what kind of phrases. Because I would say that, as you can see, my prompt is quite simple. This is simple, but because we have logs, we can see what he was thinking, what kind of thinking process was behind him, and we can always change it to maybe look for different phrases, maybe use different websites or stuff like this. So as you can see, he just informed us that he have all the details he needed, and this is the message that he sent to us on Slack. And what is good, he also gave us the link so we can go to the Slack. But as you can see, this is the first message I did previously, and this is the second message we just triggered right now. And if I can be honest, do I really think that this change already kill n8n, make.com and Zapier, all the no-code platforms? Honestly not, but I believe that this is really nice feature in case you have really simple automations and you don't want to give someone access to your n8n environment, and you need something simple, but something that has to be run daily, because everyone can understand what happened here, and they don't need to go into n8n to look for logs, what happened, why connection failed, etc., etc. Like, you have everything inside your Claude Code environment, and that's why it's extremely important to just use the simplest possible tools, just test it and use it whatever you need. So if that was helpful for you, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and drop the comment if you have more questions. See you in the next one.